Hi, it's Catherine here. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my 3-week newborn video. Little Molly is now 3 weeks old and she is an absolute joy, and these are some of the pointers that I would like to give to any new mum that is going through the same as me, because a lot of it is lack of sleep. I mean, I decided to go to bed at about 9:30 last night, and we both went upstairs, took Molly with us. She was in the Mollie'S basket at the end of the bed, and she was up until about half past 11. I remember getting out of bed again, and I hadn't slept the first time, so I hadn't slept from 9:30 to 11:30. So she was fussing then, and then I put her down and I felt like I've only just put you down and you just start crying again. Although she doesn't cry, she is good. She doesn't like bawl her eyes out, but she definitely wants to be picked up, otherwise she will scream. And so I went to her about 11:30, changed her again, fed her again. It felt like, you know, all the milk was running out, and I was just thinking, okay, this is how it's going to be. And then I put her down again, and then I remember just poking Jim and just saying, can you get her, because I am about to lose it. I was just really tired, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. It is the lack of sleep that's really getting to me at the moment, as she is going about every 3 hours, from 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. That's kind of her pattern. But sometimes she'll, you know, it takes about an hour to actually feed her, burp her, put her back, and then, you know, it seems like those 2 hours just go by so quickly, and then it happens again. So I'm trying to get her to kind of be more awake in the daytime, which I'm going by this book. I'll put the link in the description box, but I'm going by this book called Your Baby Week by Week, and I really find it really helpful. That's what we had with Poppy, and I used it to the letter, and we had no problems with Poppy whatsoever. She's a really good sleeper, she's a really good girl, and I would recommend this book to anyone, so I'll definitely link it below. I am bottle feeding Molly, and she drinks about 120ml every 3 hours, and that does vary. Sometimes she'll just guzzle it all down, and sometimes she just won't want to drink it at all. She'll have a face that looks like just really disgusted with what I've just put in her mouth, and sometimes she'll just like guzzle it down like a laugh, depends on it. So she is really changeable with her milk, but on the whole she really loves it, and she's drinking about 120ml. That's about 4 ounces every three or so hours. One important thing I would say at 3 weeks, she fusses about 5 PM. She starts fussing, and I'll give her milk, I'll give her everything, I'll burp her and everything, and she's really fussy until about 9 o'clock. Some people call it the witching hour, apparently, and it might be because she's overstimulated. She's had a day of stimulation, and then she needs some sort of release. But it always seems to be around our dinner time. I mean, we can't eat dinner together without one of us holding her. That's how fussy she is. So yeah, apparently it lasts till it may last for about 3 months, but if you're looking for what to expect, then I would definitely expect that. Another thing I would say with Molly is that she gets hiccups a lot. She had hiccups a lot in the womb, and she gets hiccups a lot outside, so I wouldn't say it just stresses her, but she'll just lie there and just go whoop for ages. And I would say I'm quite a hiccupy person, and Poppy was as well. She had hiccups inside the womb and when she was out of the womb. Not so much now, she's 3, but Molly gets hiccups, bless her, quite a lot, pretty much after every feed, and that does keep her awake as well. So just count yourself lucky if you don't have a hiccupy baby, because although I don't think it distresses her because she's so used to it, because she even said had it inside the womb, it does keep her awake. I was really bad at burping, but I found that if you put her over your right over your shoulder, almost too far, and then so her chest connects with your shoulder, and then when you're burping your shoulder kind of goes into her chest and kind of pushes the air out, any air out that there is. And also I would say changing positions is the best way to get the air out for her. So if you're like burping her on your shoulder and then you change her to the rugby ball position, or if you just sit her down on your lap, even if she's like being a bit fussy because she can't hold her head much, although she tries to, I would say like the actual changing of positions really helps, and that's when I get the most air out of her. With me, I'm healing really well. I can kind of see that my scar is really healing, and I'm still using the Octenisan wash, even though you're only supposed to use it 5 days after. But I just thought, I have so much left in the bottle, I'm just going to use it until it's run out, because I know it's good for my scar anyway in the healing process, so I'm still doing that. I'm just using my normal shampoo and conditioner, but that was actually really good for cleansing my hair, so I might actually use that again on my hair. But apart from that, I'm definitely still using that, and that is really good. Sometimes I just have to stop myself and not overdo it, because I'm doing everything around the house as well now. I've started doing the washing again, because Jim doesn't really do it. Just not really on his radar. Although he did do it like grudgingly before, but it just piled up. So I'm doing that. I'm just being careful not to bend down too far. And if I do bend down, it's kind of like I bend my knees. And I would also say that I have a really bad back. My lower back is really just gone. So that was my 3-week newborn video. I hope you really liked this video and you found it useful. If you like my videos, then please subscribe to my channel, because I'm really new at this and I would really appreciate it. And if you like this video in particular, then please like, and I will see you again very soon.